Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, this is a weekly update, so it's covering November the 14th, 2021 for your Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday astrology. Now, before we get into the astrology, I want to announce it is my birthday. So happy birthday to me. Well, actually, my birthday is on Monday, which is probably when you'll be listening to this. So pick up my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, and leave me a review. That would be a beautiful way for me to celebrate my birthday or bring it in by reading your reviews. In addition to that, Mental Chatter Musings is spotlighting none other than creative artisan Latoya Chandler. Check out one of her novels or even go over to her website, Treasures and Spoils, and grab one of her candles for a stocking stuffer. Speaking of stocking stuffers, have you checked out LaGill Hunt's Perfectly Fine Christmas yet? If not, take the opportunity to read and review or even buy it for one of your reading relatives or friends so they can have it for Christmas. It's a wonderful story. I'm actually reading it now. Now, as for the events this week, you can always dive into diverse shelves on Tuesdays and talk about the new releases that are out and about or that you have taken part in or maybe that you want to read. On Thursday, Cool Conversations with LaShira Lee is interviewing Kiana Dancy, author, comedian, and actress at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now that's on Thursday, November the 18th on Facebook Live, so definitely be there to check it out. I know I will. Freestyle Friday goes down every Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting. If you'd like to become a participant in Freestyle Friday, contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club on Facebook. Now that I've gotten all of the announcements out, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Come back and meet me here at Enchantress Press Astrology on Wednesday for your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday astrology. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with the astrology portion of your week for November the 14th, 2021. Now, this is going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You can check back here for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology on Enchantress Press Astrology on Wednesday night. Now, on Sunday, I typically put that up on my Facebook page, so you can find that there. But I do want to talk about one transit that's going on Sunday, which is Juno entering Capricorn at 0 degrees. So if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of Capricorn, you're going to feel this right off. In fact, if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of any of the signs that I name, you're going to feel the energies, okay, right off the bat on Sunday. Now, this is where a partner's motives can be revealed, or maybe they just can become obvious to you. Okay, hopefully no one is caught cheating because the full moon is right at the end of the week, and it promises that you will definitely be giving something up in that area of Taurus for you, which is a relationship that you could be giving up. Okay, now, and even if you are giving up a relationship, heck, it might be even a blessing for you in the end, depending on what, because as far as this Juno transit goes, Capricorn is your area of communication, siblings, your networks of people, maybe even someone that you deal with or see during short distance travel, or even a neighbor. Okay, so that's what this is about. It's about partnerships with siblings, partnerships with your networks of people, partnerships with people you see during short distance travel, or you might travel to see. This is the area where you are joining with others. This is where you're partnering with others. Now, your areas that this squares, let's talk about that first. So this is your area of siblings, communication, your networks of people, neighbors. The areas that clash with this area of Capricorn is Libra. So behind the scenes, you could have someone keeping secrets from you. So you might want to be mindful of that within a marriage. And it could be a Libra, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person. It doesn't have to be. But it definitely squares that area where somebody is keeping secrets or gossiping about you, maybe even telling your secrets within a partnership. But this might be where you can kind of read them off cue and know if they're lying to you or if they're not lying to you. Also, this squares your area of Aries. So you could be catching an Aries up at work and health during your daily routines or where you are of service to others. But there's healing in Aries because Chiron is there. So that area can definitely be healed. Now, that area of Libra where somebody might be lying to you, or keeping secrets from you, that's just something you might have to deal with. Okay. They could even be gossiping about you, behind the scenes. Now, if it is assistance and opportunities you're looking for like joining relationships and collaborating with people and things like that, you will be doing that with people, neighbors, siblings, romantic partners. You can find romantic partners around your neighborhood or that live around you, Scorpio. You can find people that like you during short distance travel. You might even be traveling with a lover right around the neighborhood and things like that. Let's see. Children, your play and things like that, creative self-expression. You could be joining and partnering with people that are in your networks of people, or a sibling or a neighbor for those kinds of things, going out, hanging out, getting in creative partnerships with them. I said siblings, your children. You could be forming better, closer relationships with your children, traveling with them, going places with them, short distance travel, not like really long distance or anything like that, but definitely short distance. I mean, I guess it could be long distance travel too, because that area automatically, Capricorn aspects Cancer, it's directly across from it. So if you do, that would definitely be a blessing for you, for your romantic partner and your children and things like that. But for the next, I'd say it's got to go through 29 degrees of this. So as it flows through your degrees of any of these signs, then you'll definitely be feeling partnerships. You joining within partnerships. Some people are getting married. Some people are just garnering assistance and opportunities from people through their partnerships and marriages. And for others, they're catching people up in lies. So it just all, what it's going to be for you depends on where you have those placements. Now on Monday, the sun is in Scorpio at 23 degrees, and that notes enjoyment through your duties, okay? Good morals, and it also talks about going with the flow. It bodes well for you here. This is a beautiful day. That's actually my birthday, so it is actually a very beautiful day. If you have placements in Scorpio between 20 and 26 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you for you to really enjoy yourself and enjoy your duties on that day. Now, the sun will square Jupiter in Aquarius, but Jupiter's there, okay? So you're going to have some luck coming into you through home and family on Monday. Whether it's opportunities or assistance, it's probably lucky opportunity or assistance, because that's what Jupiter does. It brings you lucky opportunities and assistance. So you'll have that coming your way in home and family, okay, where you normally have had some type of struggle or strife, especially if you have placements in Scorpio or Aquarius between 20 and 26 degrees. Now, Venus in Capricorn is going to sextile Pisces and Pallas at 9 degrees. So if you have placements in Capricorn or Pisces between 6 and 12 degrees, This is aspecting you for you to receive some type of money, have some type of good times, or go out with a romantic partner, or even gain some money by using your talents. And this, Pisces, is your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children, play, self-expression. So this is where your opportunity is cropping up. And that opportunity is cropping up through communication. Maybe you're communicating it, hey, let's go out, or a romantic partner is. Maybe someone in your networks of people is communicating to you, hey, I want to work with you, or I need your assistance with something and I'm willing to pay you. This could be someone in your, like I said, you're a neighbor or your networks of people. Maybe someone wants to babysit your kid for you so you can go out with a romantic partner. If you have those placements, this is definitely aspecting for you, okay? Between 6 and 12 degrees of Pisces or Capricorn. Now on Tuesday, the sun is in Scorpio at 24 degrees. And this talks about a helping hand coming your way, someone assisting you or helping you out. Now, your areas of assistance and opportunity are Virgo and Capricorn. So this could be a friend helping you within a social group, helping you to accomplish a goal, maybe to expand your message or your reach. This could also be a sibling or a neighbor or someone in your networks of people communicating to you, someone that's, not too far away from you, and they're helping you out. Or you could be helping them out. Now, if this is so, do expect you to rouse some type of jealousy, hypocrisy, slanderous people talking down on you because you help people, or people talking down on you because people are helping you. That's just something you have to deal with if you're aspected by this angle. So if you have any placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Scorpio, you're going to feel this. And this is something natural. This is, you feel this you feel this often around your birthday time or your birthday season, or if you're aspected by these angles, just as I do. So you're used to it. Continue to be a good person. Do what you have to do. And continue to allow people to help you as well. Don't let the green-eyed monster stop you. Now, remember, if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Scorpio, Capricorn, or Virgo, you can definitely expect to receive some type of assistance there. Now, the moon in Aries at 23 degrees is going to sextile Jupiter in Aquarius at 23 degrees on Monday also. So there's a lucky opportunity or assistance to heal your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others through a lucky opportunity in home and family. So somebody might offer you the opportunity to work for them, to be of service to them, to help them out in health. And that would, or somebody might be helping you out with health or being of service to you in home and family. If you have those placements between 20 and 26 degrees of Aries or Aquarius, that's aspecting for you. Just make sure that if it's an opportunity to, no, I think that's about it. I don't think I have to worry about being attached or anything like that. This angle is really good for those in the literary field as well, or who has artistic talents. You might be using your artistic talents to help someone in home and family. Now on Tuesday, the 16th, Vesta enters Sagittarius at 0 degrees. So this is a day where you want to stay on task and not get distracted, okay? Because you could definitely regret it. Now, it's going to be there for quite some time. So the people who have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of any of the signs that I named, you're going to feel this right off rip on Tuesday. But as it goes through the nodes, eventually once it gets to your nodes, then you'll feel this devotion to your area of money and resources, where you're working really hard to garner money and resources and to increase your worth, okay? Even if it's through your education and skills or what you think and preach, but you're increasing your worth, and or even through spirituality. And I just say that because Sagittarius is the natural area of education and skills, spirituality, and long distance travel. So either way, you're garnering some type of money, or you're devoted to your money and finances or worth in that way. So let's talk about it. Don't get distracted. Okay, stay on task so that you can garner this money and these finances, okay? Because you'll regret it if you don't. Now, if you have any placements, but no, I already talked about the placements. Let me tell you about the blessings you're going to receive if you continue to be devoted to your money and your resources, okay? Or your education and skills, what you think and preach. Even a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or rising person at a distance from you. Okay, you could actually garner money in career, in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. And you can garner resources as well. You could garner help with home and family, where money can come into you, and resources through home and family. You'll have to work in your solitude. Okay, you have to make some sacrifices, but it will garner you some type of closure with money or resources. So if you have those placements in Libra or Aquarius, you can expect that to be coming for you. Now, as far as your friction, that's going to be with friends and social groups. You might find yourself overspending with friends and trying to accomplish goals with social groups. If you have placements in Virgo, you could see yourself doing that. Now, if you have placements in Pisces, then you could find yourself spending money on romantic partners, children, creative endeavors, play, because you promised the kids you were going to take them to Jump Zone or whatever, and you got to keep that promise. Or you regret it later. You got to hear their mouth later. Or you promised your significant other that you guys would go out. And, you got to keep those commitments, okay, for these next 30 days, I'd say. Provided Vesta is not going retrograde. But it's going to go through 29 degrees of Sagittarius. And these are the things you're going to be experiencing as it crosses over your nodes in these different signs that I've talked about. Now, on Wednesday, the 17th, the sun is in Scorpio at 25 degrees. You could find yourself working in your solitude if you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Scorpio. I'd say also 22 to 28 degrees of Libra as well, because that's your area of secret sacrifice and solitude. Also, if you have placements in Leo or Aries, you could find yourself working in your solitude for work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. If you have placements there between 22 or 28 degrees. And Cancer, because that's your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. But that'll bring you some sort of blessing if you are working in your solitude, okay? If you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees. Now, around noon on Wednesday, the moon in Taurus will square Saturn in Aquarius at 8 degrees. So it's going to impact your worth in some way. Okay, this is about home and family for you, and restrictions and responsibilities to home and family. Your relationships to home and family. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees, you could find yourself maybe even stuck with the kids on that day. Okay, but make sure you take care of your restrictions and make sure you take care of your responsibilities, even if it is placing some sort of restriction on you. Okay, because that will pop up for you if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Taurus or Aquarius. Later on in the afternoon on Wednesday, the moon in Taurus at 10 degrees is going to trine Venus in Capricorn at 10 degrees. So a blessing could show up for you in some way, impacting your worth. It's going to help you with a relationship, okay? A blessing is going to come to you under the guise of romance, finances, or pleasure. So you're going to go out and have pleasurable times, or you're going to be making money in some way. If you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Taurus and Capricorn. And this is through communication, you communicating with a partner, siblings, maybe even a sibling, someone in your networks of people, a neighbor or something like that. You could either be going out and having fun with them or garnering some type of money or going out and having a good time with them. All right. Now also on Wednesday, Mars in Scorpio is going to directly aspect Uranus and Taurus, but at 12 degrees. So if you have placements between 9 and 15 degrees, this is impacting you in your relationships. Remember, a sudden challenge can crop up between you and a partner or somebody you have a relationship with. It could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person, or even Venus person. Because I often find that when that Taurus angle aspects, my husband is a Taurus Venus. His Venus is in Taurus. So when those sudden shocks come there, many times I have them with him or even my son because he's a Taurus. So It doesn't have to be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. It could just be a relationship you harbor where you have some type of challenge there, but it definitely could, be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, or someone who has Taurus in their chart. Now, the last transit I want to talk about on Wednesday is going to be Jupiter in Aquarius semi-squaring Chiron in Aries at 8 degrees. So if you have any placements in Aquarius between 20 and 26 degrees, or in Aries between 5 and 11 degrees, some type of lucky assistance is going to usher in some healing. Okay, where you can, if you need help, ask for help, okay? Because issues can be overcome in home and family as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So don't be afraid to ask for help with health, or help with, if you need someone to be of service to you, or you be of service to someone, ask someone if they need help. But that's aspecting for you if you have those angles. God bless you guys, and stay tuned for the tarot portion. I'll see. Oh, I just caught 111 on the clock too. So make sure you look up that angel number to see what messages Spirit has for you according to the 111 angel numbers. I'll see you in the tarot. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for the week of November 14th, 2021. Now, it looks like your reading is permeated by the Chariot card. So this is about either a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. It could be about home and family, or simply about you driving something forward. Okay, so let's dig in a little deeper and see exactly what this is about. Make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Okay, so if you look at, well, not if you look at, I have to look at. The first scenario we have here as far as either home and family, or you driving things forward, or maybe even a home, because some of you are moving. So this could be about a home. It looks like you are too focused on whatever you have lost, some type of regret or disappointment. It could be related to unhappy relationships. You might be grieving over something. Maybe you're something being lost, or where maybe you couldn't trust somebody, or you thought you could trust someone. Either way, you're looking too much at the downside of it, and you're not focused on the 2 cups that you have behind you, because you're still worried about the tension within a relationship, or the conflict because of people struggling and wanting to win at all cost. Now, you could have actually put yourself in a position where you've exhausted your finances, or debt could also be a side note to this. But look at the 2 cups that you have behind you. You have some type of offer. Now, although it is a beginning offer, you have some type of offer through the Page of Wands. And that's what you kind of, should really be focused on, is that offer you have there. Sure, the Page of Wands can be someone who is, gossipy or flighty. It's like good news, but you still have to check into it, because you could have an unbridled enthusiasm. Just make sure you check the facts instead of taking someone's word. But either way, you still have this good news about you either driving forward, either you moving, either you, it has something to do with that. You pushing something forward, or you moving, or traveling, or something like that. Okay, so focus on that opportunity you have, learn more information about it so that you can break down what's gossip and what's not gossip, and you can get to moving forward. Because right now there's a decision that needs to be made. Some choice needs to be made. Maybe there is a brief turmoil, maybe the turmoil that was going through a relationship, or some situation where you had a test of faith going on. Now there is something that can bring you out of that, or some choice that needs to be made, as opposed to you continuing to hold yourself in some type of self-imposed prison. So you definitely want to look at that. You also have the King of Pentacles aspecting, and the King of Pentacles is aspected with the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands talks about planning, progression, moving forward with something, okay? Being able to, look out and move forward, move ahead with something, because of being able to plan for the future. Maybe some type of financial discovery you've made. Fast communication or communication at a distance from you can come in from a partnership, but you just need to make sure that you are being aware of, I'd say not getting thrown off track. You know, if you want to do something, if you have ideas that require a firm establishment, or you can wind up being disappointed. Don't let anyone use diversionary tactics to get you off of course. You also might be too attached to a particular partnership or relationship in order to see the potential problems that could pop up. Okay. And those could end up in a disappointment as well. So you really, really need to look at everything that you are doing this week, especially as it pertains to money and security, and plan. Okay. And make sure you're taking time to step back and look at all objectives, what needs to be done, what needs to be looked at, what needs to be paid, you know, different things like that before you move forward. But it is time to move forward and make a decision. Now, your friction here, or your trouble, is highlighted with the High Priestess. And the High Priestess talks about using your intuition, number one. And it also talks about, you know, keeping your cards close to your chest and not revealing everything. Okay. Use your higher powers of the mind, and everything isn't to be voiced. Okay. You don't have to voice everything. You don't have to tell everything. And that's what your challenges and your advice is about. Now, your challenges are some type of, either deceit around you, or someone you feel like you can't trust a judgment, or you can't trust giving someone a second chance as it pertains to building the stability back up with them, or the stability in your relationship. There's something that either somebody is there that can't be trusted, or you feel like you can't trust someone. The advice is to submit yourself at the top of a hill and forge passionately toward what you want, toward what your desires are, you know, because that's what's going to bring you into the sun. With the sun card aspecting that is things that are illuminated to you, you know, things illuminated to you that are allowing you to push forward, something that's positive. Okay. So appreciate the good times that are, you know, coming in, and focus more on that. You know, that's what you want to forge toward. Events are definitely going to be speeding up for you. So make sure that you move forward with determination. Okay. And don't reveal everything. Okay. All right. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys next week. Blessings to you.